This past weekend I went to the wedding of my cousin Scotty and his new wife Jenny. This was only my second time meeting Jenny, but she seems like a nice enough girl. And the wedding was gorgeous, and the reception was really fun, and it was small, and there was an open bar, which means a lot of people were dancing. And during the reception, One More Time by Daft Punk came on, and no one seemed to know quite how to dance to it. Have you ever had a few things happen and then it makes you remember something that you hadn't thought of in years? Well, that's kind of what happened. I had a flashback to my first memories at a wedding. The wedding happened in the mid-90s and I was like 8 or 9 years old, and there were only 2 things that I remember about this wedding. I don't even remember whose wedding it was. 1, I remember catching the garter, because I'm awesome. And 2, I remember a techno-y song coming on and nobody knowing how to dance to it. It wasn't One More Time. I think One More Time came out in what, like 2000? This was in the mid-90s, which was a couple years before. But anyway, it was a techno song, came on, nobody knew how to dance to it. But as a little kid, I remember watching music videos on MTV and seeing people breakdance. Yes, this was back when MTV actually played music. I remember seeing guys in the video spinning around on their backs, moving their hands around, like spinning around on their heads. On their heads! Spinning! And as a little kid at this wedding, I felt like I pretty much grasped the concept of how to breakdance through seeing these videos a few times, because that makes sense. But I wasn't gonna try the head spinny thing because I didn't want to kick anybody in the face from me doing it so well, of course. So there I was, an 8-year-old kid, standing in this reception where nobody's dancing to the song, and I decide to take it upon myself to show them how it's done. And so I start breakdancing. I'm spinning around on the floor, on my back, doing the scuttle thing with my hands and moving my legs and lifting my hands up to let my legs go through and just spinning around like that. It's really hard to explain. So anyway, I'm breakdancing, and about halfway through the song, I have quite a crowd accumulated around me. And they're cheering me on, and I'm 8 years old, and I'm loving this. And then this guy, I don't know who he was, but he started dancing right next to me. Just him and I were the only ones dancing, and he was breakdancing better than me. He's doing the same spins as me, moving his arms all around, then he spins on his head. And then he does that little thing where he comes back around and then he lands like this. Oh yeah. Jerk. He probably thought he was being so cute, dancing next to the little breakdancing kid. Oh, he was stealing my thunder. He was cramping my style. He was getting all up in my business. My biznaz. My biz... He was getting all up in my business. I don't know where you are. I don't know who you are. But I just want you to know that you just breakdanced all over a little kid's shattered dreams, all right? That was what caused me not to become a breakdancer, because I was great at it. It was majestic. My breakdancing moves, they were like a swan with a halo, a jetpack, just beautiful. The end. No, I'm just kidding. I probably didn't have a career in breakdancing anyway. But because of you, I will never know.